Welcome to another devlog for the never-ending moon shooter project thing that after 2 years I still don't know what to call it, year and a half, whatever it's been. This will be the last devlog for this year, a point at which I had once hoped to have this done, but life has changed drastically since then. So this is how it's going. I do get to shoot things that move now, so it is starting to actually be enjoyable. I had just made the creature death sounds here, so I'll kind of show how I did that. I recorded myself in Audacity, and yeah, that was unaltered. And then I took it into Reaper and kind of split them into separate ones so I could experiment a little. Then I just did some screwing around with the EQ. I really don't know what I was doing here. Then I tried some pitch shifting on it. Which was really, it sounds awesome, I know. And then I just kind of kept playing around with the other sounds. Ended up, I think, only using like 3 of them. 2 of them were combined into one, and then one was combined into another one and exported as 2. Then I imported them to Unreal, made a new meta sounds. Had to look at another meta sounds to remember how I made meta sounds, and then I just kind of copied most of it because I was going to do basically the same thing with some slight alterations. So this can play one sound and it'll randomly choose between those 2, and then it does a little bit of random pitch shifting and volume shifting. So as you can hear there, it plays a little different every time, so it doesn't get too repetitive from just having 2 sounds. And I just plugged into my quick experimental blueprint for the death event, and here it is in the game. I did tweak it a little more later on, not much. Also, you have probably noticed that there is now, they kind of dissolve and turn to particles. I did keep kind of tweaking that actually as this was going on, so later you can see that kind of float up a bit more. And I think later I made that have a little more force as well. Ignore that they're jumping everywhere right now. I just started kind of blocking out the logic for some attempt to get them to try to attack the player in the air when they're flying, because this low gravity situation's kind of screwing me. And here I accidentally killed myself with the grenades, which I think I really need to turn the radius, or at least the max damage radius, down for these, because they're a little insane. But having these things come at you, they can't actually damage the player yet. I actually had to completely remake the class, because the class, I had most of what's here now working, and then the class got corrupted somehow. Thank you, Unreal. So I just pretty much remade this class, at least the child class for them. And I think that was kind of the final on the effect there of how long it would last and go up. Now, normally when these things don't immediately jump when I go in the air, I've made a custom naveling proxy, so these things will jump up to the roof to get to you. Right now, that logic is being overridden by their obsessive need to just launch themselves when I'm in the air, and you can see they're sometimes launching a bit too far. I like that velocity. He's gone. Yeah, he's just gone. But anyway, that's where the project is at now. Hopefully this will be done. I don't even know. It'll just be done when it's done at this point. So thanks for stopping by.